All right, we're going to move to Meredith. Thank you, Dr. Monsi. So Meredith, I understand you have a TV show. Can you tell us about it, what it is called, and what is it about?
Sure. So the Meredith Show was born on NBC after I walked away from a 20-year career as a TV anchor, really burnt out from having my boss tell me what my hair had to look like in my contract, that nobody cared about me, so just smile and look pretty on the anchor desk. And I created a show that was everything that my career wasn't. It was very risky. NBC picked it up, which was amazing. And it's a talk show that I've been running for the last 10 years, highlighting stories of inspiration. If you have overcome adversity, I'd love to talk to you after this, or give a card if we don't have a moment to the lady in red in the front, my bestie, Rocio. And so the TV show airs on the Motivation and Success TV network now. You can watch it on Apple TV and Roku and all the things. And it really also was born because as a TV journalist, we see a ton of stories. We see the dark stuff, right? Fires, murders. But that's not what the world needs to hear about right now, right? I want to wake up, and nobody ever wakes up and says, I'd rather not be inspired today. I'd rather not be motivated, right? So that's where I come from. And every single time I feel it is a privilege, although the show is called The Meredith Show, it's not about me. It's like gorgeous souls like my friend Diane in the back, who has overcome unbelievable. She's a medical miracle. You go talk to her if you haven't said hello. And these are the stories that we like to share. So it was born out of inspiration and desperation to change. You know, I was on that hamster wheel that I think Tamara was talking about, many of the people up here, where, believe it or not, people think TV anchors have this glamorous life. All I was doing, I was so bored by the time I got promoted to anchor, was rewriting what was written for me every night, if you can imagine, before I spoke it on the air. So anyway, that was basically the inspiration behind it. Thank you, Marie.
Awesome. How did you become obsessed with helping people shine?
Oh my goodness. So this is my superpower I discovered by accident. When I worked in television, there was a woman who had an organization where she wanted to showcase children that were going through, can I say a bad word? H-E-L-L, hell. And she wanted to share the light at the end of the tunnel, right? And so she's like, could you help me get press? Something's not working. People aren't showing up for these shows I'm putting together about these amazing stories. And I said, let me look at it. Well, here's the deal, guys. Whomever gifted me my book, her book, you forgot to sign it. Write a note. Be memorable. Like those are the touches that you need when you send to a press kit. Like, why should somebody read your book out of 1 million? What is the gift that you're going to give them? Is where it comes from. So, did I answer the question? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. What is a critical success factor to helping people shine?
Well, I'll give you a really great example. You don't know what it took to get here today. I have moved 4 days ago, couldn't even find, frankly, my undergarments before I came today. I was sweating because I haven't figured out my air conditioning system. I live in Los Angeles. I'm running around. I bought this invention, which I discovered called Glide, so if you sweat, you don't get a rash. I put it on. It got all over my dress. I'm like, no, I have no other dress I can find. I'm scrubbing my dress. And then I get here and I put my Spanx on, which I can't breathe in, by the way. I know that the lady who made these is a billionaire, but I'm the person who's going to keep it real, okay? The way you shine is don't show up with that facade. Be you. Your undeniable, wonderful, perfect, God-given, made and created self. And the secret to shining is not holding back, if I could summarize it. It is going all in on your dream and never, ever, ever giving up. Because I can tell you there are more than 10 people in this room, if you are discouraged, if you don't have the connection, who are here who not only want to help you, but will help you. But you've got to ask.
Awesome. Love that. So what do you love most about being a keynote and motivational speaker?
You know, this is my jam. If I had my choice, I wouldn't relinquish the microphone, but I've got to tell you, there are some amazing ladies up here, so I'm not going to take your time. the thing is, it's a privilege if you have the power to show up in a room and not only own who you are, but recognize we are just a vessel here to give a message that matters. And for me, it is that every single one of you has a gift, and you might be playing small, holding back, not talking about it, not sharing it with the world. Maybe you're not on TV yet. Well, I've got a TV show, so come talk to me, because at the end of the day, that is where the magic is. You may be on a hamster wheel like I was, going to a job that pays the bills, but your heart isn't sinking, your soul's not in it. It is time that we all find the courage to get some help. You don't have to do it alone. Reach out to a friend. So I have the Shine Society. I just gave up 36 clients because obviously traveling, it's very hard to have a lot of clients. But I have a community. You've got to have a community. Everybody here, I believe, is building that. And that's what we're here for, Marie, right? Thank you. And these lovely ladies who are founders of this wonderful new organization. So let's all be supportive and join. Who's a joiner? Yes or yes? Yes. Thank you. That's what it's about. Share the love.
Last one is, how did you get to California? Why was moving here so important to you?
I grew up in freezing cold Philadelphia. Anybody else from a freezing cold area? Thank you. I hated the cold. I have a TED Talk that just came out. It's called Don't Waste a Minute, Shine Right Now. I waited 41 years to find the courage to come to warm, sunny California. And you might think, so what happened when you got here? Everything. Dream husband. Thank you. My best friends in the world in the room, thank you. I mean, we all need a tribe. I have a son. I've always wanted a son. And I love my life. And if I sat in that fear, let's face it, we all have fear, forever, I wouldn't be living every dream that I had. And now I get to share it, to give a spark of light to somebody else who gets to shine. It's an absolute privilege and an honor to be here.